Guys, it's Way here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to complete the brand new Marquee matchup score village challenge the cheapest and easiest way. As of right now, it'll set you back around 30,000 coins on both consoles, and in return you get yourself a rare Electrum Players pack, in addition to 4 other packs for each of the 4 individual SBCs. But before getting on into it, if you do want to be entered into my Christmas giveaway, in which I'll be giving away 5 £10 Xbox and PlayStation gift cards, check out the top link in the description and you can enter there. It will take just a couple of seconds. But getting on into the Marquee matchups, we start off with Coventry against Wycombe. Now for this you need 2 players from each of the 2 different teams. You also need at least 6 English players, 1 rare player and 90 chemistry. All you want to do for this is just snipe the cheapest cards you can from Coventry and Wycombe. Get 2 really cheap ones. Luckily I already had a few in my club, and then just build the rest of your team just as a bronze English team. You need 90 chemistry overall, but you can just go with really cheap 200 coin or even 150 coin if you get them on bid. English bronze cards or silvers, depending what you've got in your club already, just depending what you get on the market. They're all very cheap. Make sure you get 1 rare player in there and you should be good. If you do want to copy me, you can just feel free, use the same players as me. If not, just go and get the cheapest cards you can get off the market. So we've got Isted, Long, Masonda, Alcock, Jacobson, Sanger, Pratley, Richardson, Pett, Bevan and Kelly Evans finishing off the team, so we get a small mixed players pack in return. Next up is Monterrey against Pachuca, and for this again you need 2 players from each of the 2 teams. You also need players from the same league, a maximum of 4, 2 rare players, 71 overall rating with 70 chemistry. So what you want to do is build your midfield and attack from the Mexican league. Just get 2 cards from each of the 2 teams. So I've got 2 in here from Pachuca and 2 in here from Monterrey. They don't need to be in the right position, so we've got a goalkeeper here, we've got a striker here. Just get 2 cards from each of the 2 teams. Again, just like with the previous one, get the cheapest you can find off the market, and then just build a triangle between your centre back, your right back and your CDM, or you can do it on the left as well with your left back, centre back and CDM. It's up to you. And then just go with strong link there between your centre back and your left back, or centre back and right back, depending which way you've done this. Use a few gold cards and some silvers in the defence and you should be good. You should get that overall rating. So you only need 70 chemistry. You can use lots of players out of position and lots of players like the goalkeeper here that don't get any links. Again, if you want to copy me, we've got Albadje, Esenko, Tikika, La Jeong, Seeing, Huin, Suk, Young. Why do all these people have such long names? Zobnin, Ortiz, Blanco, and then Hurtado and Calero finishing off the team. There we go, we get a small prime mixed players back in return. Next up is Milan against Bergamo, and for this, as you can see, you need 2 players from either Milan or Atalanta. You also need at least 5 players from the Calcio. Clubs exactly 4 in your team. You also need at least 6 goal players and 70 chemistry overall. So what you want to do is go and get 2 cheap cards from Milan or Atalanta. I've gone with the left back and centre back here that I already had in my club. Now because you need clubs exactly 4, you need 4 clubs in this team, so you do have to go and obviously use players from the same club. So you've got Milan, or you can go with Atalanta depending which one you've gone with, and then go with just 3 other Calcio players who all play for the same team. I went with people who all play for Hellas Verona. Then in your attack and your centre mid positions here, just go with 1 club. So it can be a completely random one from a random league, as you can just use bronze cards. There isn't an overall rating. I went with South African players from the South African league, all playing for Kaiser Chiefs, and then just go with the left mid who plays for a completely random team. As long as they're gold, it should be good. I mean, you don't have to copy me exactly. You can go with obviously like a left mid from the Calcio, put them here, put a random right mid in. You don't have to use the same leagues or the same players as me. If you don't want to copy me, these are the ones I've used. We've got Pizzini, Caceres, Gomez, Antonelli, Turchi, Molaguane, Peterson, Fisher, Twala, Moon and Lesloto finishing off the team. We get a small rare Electrum players back in return. And then finally the big one, we have got El Clasico, Real Madrid against Barcelona. 1 player from each of the 2 teams, at least 6 players from La Liga, 80 rating overall and 90 chemistry. What you want to do, just build your midfield and attack all from La Liga and go with 1 player from each of the 2 teams. Just snipe them cheaply. We've got Paco Alcácer, and we've also got Kiasia up there as well. And then your defence, just go with a completely random league. I went with the Premier League. Just make sure you've got enough high rated players in there. Try and use a lot of 80 and 81 rated cards to get that rating up, just like I've used there. Again, if you want to copy me, these are the players we've used: Jack Butland, Zabaleta, Font, Ogbonna, Bertrand, Fuego, Navas, Piatti, Ganso, Alcácer, Casilla, and there we go, that is the team. We get a prime Electrum players pack in return, and that is going to complete the marquee matchups for this week. As you can see, the SBC is complete, and we get a rare Electrum players pack in return. So we're going to start off with the prime Electrum players pack. There's loads of packs there. I'm not 100% sure which ones are which, really. I think these are like a mixture of silver and gold. I'm not sure if they're that good. I'm not sure how much they're worth. Like, if you buy these in the store, we get Castro right there. I'm not sure if these are like 25k, 20k, or maybe just really cheap packs. We're yet to see really what we get. But we do actually get a few players who may sell because of SBCs. For example, this guy here plays for Atlas. I think that's the same league as Monterrey and Pachuca. You may get cards from those teams that go for a lot. Even random bronzes from Coventry and Wickham are going for a fair few coins too. I'm going to open these 3 small packs here and see what we get. But right now, marquee matchup rules. We get, is that an inform? I think that's an inform. Yes, we get an inform. That's not bad. It's not bad. Italy, goalkeeper. What's his name? Sorrentino. Not bad. 82. I will take that. I always say I want to get a drop down from the packs from the marquee matchups, or any SBC really, and we get one. There we go. That's awesome. I think he actually goes for a few coins just because you need Calcio informs for Mohamed Salah. He's like 22k or so. I'll list him up right now and get a quick sell there. Not bad at all. That's almost profit. I mean, couple more packs, even if they're almost discarded, I should be getting profit overall. But as we were saying, you don't really get that good packs at the moment from marquee matchups. I mean, you normally get these Electrum packs, you get maybe 15k packs. The best ones you normally get are just 25k packs. You don't get 45ks, 35ks, even 50ks. Some of the things we've seen in the past on the previous FIFA. We get Dwight Gale there. Not too good, but if we could get another drop down to finish off, that'll be good. We get a small mixed players pack. I think this may be the worst pack. We don't get a drop down there. I don't even think we get a rare player, but these packs here are just a bit pointless. I mean, you mainly just get like some non-rares, like one rare player. These packs just aren't very good. Like, no one really wants to open them. They just don't have that many good packs in the marquee matchups. But here we actually get 6 rare gold players, so this is good. This is a good pack. What are we going to get? We'd get a drop down. There we go. So we've got 2 drop downs, one of which is an inform. This one isn't an inform. It's a Brazilian right back. It's Dani Alves, 84. I mean, it's decent. I think he's like 3 or 4k. Nothing amazing, but we're looking at breaking even, potentially making a profit. Actually, I think selling some of the silvers we get, we should make profit. We get Nzonzi too, so I think that is definitely profit from this SBC. We actually get Asaidi as well, who is a silver 5-star skiller. I'm not sure if he sells for a good amount. No, he's actually really cheap. Some silvers on this game go for like 50k or so, even more for Cristiano, the striker. But Dani Alves, he's more than I thought actually. He's about 7, maybe 6,000 coins. I'll list him up there for 5.4 start. Hopefully we can sell him. We get a few more players who may sell for a bit. We get Nzonzi, who definitely sells as an 83, and I'll quick sell the remaining players. So there we go. Hope you guys did enjoy. Hopefully this video has helped you out. Leave a like. Go and check out that Christmas giveaway too in the description. You can enter there. It takes a couple of seconds. I'll be announcing all those winners on Christmas Day. But if you guys enjoy, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in my next video. Take care.